Your Mount Carmel Golden Aces about to take on the KC Westfield Warriors, who are number 17th in the state at the 1A division. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Gerlach. Max, a lot of things going on this week in the world of Golden Aces basketball. It's hard to beat around the bush here, which is today outright first reported by WSJD, is head coach Justin Carpenter resigned on Wednesday. Now interim head coach for now is Sion Militoni, who will take over.
Yeah, he's going to have to step in after your head coach resigns. Usually it's just assistant coach going to step up. They're going to look to hire somebody new at the end of the year, and I think that's really just all we should say about that situation, and just kind of leave it where it is for right now.
As of now, it seems like it's business as usual for the Aces and for Westfield. At the end of the day, a basketball game will still be played. So that is what we will get to. Mount Carmel 6-17, 0-5 in conference play, still looking for that elusive first LIC win. A tough test here today against the Warriors, who are 15-6, as mentioned, 17th in the 1A division, and 3-1 in the Little Illini.
Yeah, this KC Westfield team's really good. They play the game the right way. They rotate well. They play great defense. There's really just not much you can say bad about this KC Westfield team, as the only teams that they've really lost to are top teams in the 2A division. The only other team they've lost to 1A team all year. That's actually a number 1A team in the whole state, St. Anthony's. So this is going to be a really big test for the boys, as this KC Westfield is just nobody to mess around with. This is no slouch, so they've got to come out here with every bit of intensity that they can bring. They've got to be ready to put some pressure on them. They've got to be ready to just fight the whole game. You can't slow down. You can't stop, and it's just going to be a really big dogfight for them if they want to come out on top of this one.
This is the Coach's Pregame Show, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. I did not have the chance to sit down with head coach Sion Militoni pregame, so we will be back in about 3 minutes.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116. Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, an award-winning musical portrait of rural Illinois. Sunday, February 16th at 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater. Tickets are $15 and patron passes will be honored. The Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. Scan the QR code for tickets or get them at the door.
Back here at the Hilltop, both teams have cleared the floor for last-minute instruction from either head coach. KC Westfield coming into this one most likely as heavy favorites, but this Mount Carmel team looking to prove something here tonight. Again, that elusive first LIC win is still on the table for Mount Carmel, and KC Westfield a really tough squad, as mentioned. 15-6 overall, 3-1 in the Little Illini.
Yeah, their only conference losses came to, I'm pretty sure, Lawrenceville, and Lawrenceville is really, they won the conference tournament championship, and they're a tough squad. This is going to be a really big test for Mount Carmel, as we continue to say, as these guys just, they're really well-rounded. They all play the game the right way, and they're going to go out there with something to prove, as they want to show that they really are one of the top teams in all 2A basketball, or 1A basketball, right now.
Mount Carmel does have pieces to get it done. We've seen flashes from the likes of Shane Metter and Jack Webb this year, and some of the supporting pieces have done their jobs as well. Owen Blake, we've seen him get hot from beyond the arc. So this Aces team certainly does have the pieces to try and bring some runs together and upset this Warriors team.
Yeah, Mount Carmel has played some really good teams really close so far this year. They played Olney to about 8 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They played Lawrenceville to 16, had it all the way down to 9 in the fourth quarter. So they're really primed for an upset right now. It's just when can they get that done.
Now, given the recency of the change at the helm, not really going to see a lot of wholesale changes, but do you expect to see anything at all different from tonight as we have so far throughout the rest of this year?
I wouldn't make any giant changes myself. I think it's just going to be the same stuff we've seen all year. It's going to be probably the same play, same offense. Guessing Casey probably runs a man-to-man defense, so it's going to be the same sets. And then on the defensive end of the ball, I wouldn't make any giant changes unless you scouted these guys and think, hey, we make this change for the team that's going to help us beat the other squad.
For KC Westfield, they come into this one with a lot of expectation, especially in 1A. And, you know, tonight, the Hilltop, it seems like there's a lot of people here tonight for this Friday night matchup. Might get a little bit of that March feel for them.
Yeah, they're really trying to get some home court advantage, I guess you can say, to upset a giant. And when you get that home court advantage, it helps just so much. We see it in college basketball all the time, where the home team will beat a team way higher ranked than them simply because it's hard to play in an away atmosphere when the away fans want to be there. So we might see a change in just atmosphere tonight for the Aces that could help them propel to an upset victory over the Warriors.
This is the Coach's pregame show brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. National Anthem on deck, and after that, we finally tip off for some Golden Aces basketball. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the winter time. Open the or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop, you just listened to the coach's pregame show brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing. Next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. I'm Earl Angel alongside Max Sherlock. Max, it's Casey Westfield team getting introduced right now. They have a lot of size, and they look to come in here and get the aces on their home floor.
Yeah, they have a lot of size. They're definitely going to crash the boards. They're going to try to use that length and to their advantage, try to fill those passing lanes and force a lot of turnovers on the aces, which, as we've seen, they've struggled with a lot so far this year.
These starting lineups are in memory of the co-founder of Mount Carmel Sports Boosters, H.D. White, and his wife, Helen. First for Casey Westfield, it is Nolan Clement, Hayden Parcell, Jackson Maulding, Luke Karras, and Jackson High, the 5 for the Warriors. For your Mount Carmel Golden Aces, no changes for the starting 5. It's going to be the 5 that has usually been on the floor to start games for him. It's Andrew Militoni, Jack Webb, Elliot Akery, Owen Blake, and Shane Metter.
Yeah, and as we continue to say, there's really no giant reason to make a bunch of changes, as you just got to try to get done with the squad you have. You got to get to regionals and get ready to go make some sort of run in regionals. You always have the ability to make the upset if you just go out and play. You know, everybody has an off night. You just got to have your on night one day and get yourself something when hopefully this Casey has an off night tonight.
See how the cookie crumbles here in just moments. Casey Westfield in their away blacks, yellow trim and lettering. A bit of purple on there, but not too much. Mount Carmel, their home whites, maroon lettering, maroon piping down the sides. In center circle for Casey Westfield is Luke Karras against Jack Webb. We'll see which one comes out on top for the first possession. Whistle blown. Ball tipped up and goes the way of Casey Westfield, straight out of bounds by Karras. So Mount Carmel will begin with the basketball. Mount Carmel going from left to right on the court. Casey Westfield going vice versa, right to left. Metter will get it to begin. Just now crossing the 10-second line. Bounce pass to the right to Akery. To the right elbow extended, looking for the curling Jack Webb down on the right side of the lane, but it was flipped out of bounds, tipped by Casey, so it'll stay here.
Good look there by Elliot Akery. He had the right idea, just didn't execute as well as he probably wanted to.
Akery on the inbound, gets it to Metter, right corner. One dribble to the left, up top Militoni, right back to Metter. Metter, the Hilltop logo on the right edge. Dribbling left, crossing over to the right, waist-high dribble. On the wing. Just about lost it, now handing it off to Militoni. Militoni driving on a ball screen from Akery, kicks it out to Owen Blake. Blake with it, left side, handing off to Metter. Metter going to his right, crossing over, now Blake left corner, up to the wing, takes a long three, banks it home for the first 3 of the night.
Bank is open on this Friday afternoon.
Nolan Clement will be doing the handling for Westfield. Handing it off to Parcell. Parcell now to Karras. Driving, handing it off. Clement, left wing, now top of the key at the Cards. Gets it over right wing to Karras. Karras right back to Clement, trying to drive against Akery, kicking it out, skipping it. 35, that's high for 3, airballed right to the hands of Akery, falls out of bounds in the hands of Clement, who tried to tip it off of Akery, but to no avail. It'll be Aces basketball.
Yeah, and right here, Casey Westfield's going to want to press, going to want to speed the Aces up for some turnovers. Got to get the inbound and slow it down.
They do get it in bounds, and Akery will bring it up. 6:45 to play first quarter, 3-0 Aces. Here's Akery. Right wing. Backing up, going towards the left, looking for Metter, couldn't find him. Spinning is Acri, guarded closely by Maulding, handing it off to Militoni. Militoni right wing. Waist-high dribble, ball in his right hand, crossing over to the left, trying to find an opening, couldn't. Gets in the hands of Metter. Metter now Blake, left, corner, Trey, no good, missed it short. Rebound on the floor, there's a scrum for it. Acri with it, passing it right back out. Metter, top of the key three, no good either. That one off the front iron and rebounded by Karras. Here's Clement getting instruction. 6 minutes to play first quarter, 3-0 Aces. Over to Parcel. Parcel to Maulding. Right back to Clement, left wing. Looking down low. One dribble to the right. Had to pick up the dribble and crossing it over. Now to Parcel. Parcel right wing. One dribble left, crossing over to the right. Now right back left. Kicking. Clement, left wing three. Bottoms.
Aces are in 2-3 zone right now. That's not going to work against a team that shoots this well in Casey Westfield.
Here's Metter. Guarded by Parcel. Closely. Now Militoni with it up top. Giving it to Blake. Blake getting a double ball screen. Kicking it to Metter. Metter right wing. Dribbling left. Top of the key. Driving. Middle of the lane. Dump down low to Acri. Acri left block. Kicking. Militoni. Top of the key three. No good. Missed it. Rebound Acri. Offensive board for the Aces. Puts it up. No good as well. Another one tipped in the air. Out of bounds. Stays here with the Golden Aces.
You know, I know it's Aces ball and they've been doing a great job, but Casey Westfield switches so well and doesn't allow them to get downhill. Their communication is just amazing right now on the defensive end of the ball.
Threes on the board, 4:59 to play. Lob up top to Webb. Up on the right block, got fouled on his way, so he'll have 2 shots at the line. That one goes against Karras, his first personal and first team foul. The first of 2 free shots for Webb goes up and misses off the front end. Jack Webb has improved his free throw shooting from the beginning of the year to now. We'll see how the second shot, what the result is. Missed that one as well, front end off the right side.
Free throws usually go better for us when we just go silent. And that's what I had to do, and they shot perfect the other night, Riley, so no more talking during free throws.
I'll take your advice there. Karras with it up top. Karras to Clement, left wing. Clement has already hit 1-3. Gets it to Parcel. Top of the key tray. That one falls for him as well. So 6 points, both off of 3-point attempts from the Warriors early in this one, 4:30 to play. Here's Metter. Metter at the logo up top. Spinning right, driving right, getting to the elbow, step back, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound for Maulding. Maulding up to Clement. Clement crossing over left, getting down, left block, goes up, no good. Rebound Jack Webb. Webb loses it, picks it up in the right corner and gives it off to Acri, who brings it up.
Aces have got to have better shot selection on this possession. Either get to the rim or get fouled.
Acri crossing over, trapped, gets it down low to Webb. Webb in the right short corner, spinning, doubled, goes out of bounds, does Clement, so we'll stay here with the Aces just about halfway through this first quarter, 3:52 to play, 6-3 Warriors.
Yeah, Aces just got to clean it up a little bit. They banked in that first 3, but they're struggling to get anything going on the offensive end outside of that 1-3.
Here's Blake handing it off to Metter. Metter up top, pump fakes, drives, middle of the lane, mid-range jumper, no good, missed it long. Rebound falls in the hands of High, who gives it off to Parcel. Parcel right edge at the Hilltop logo. Crossing over a couple of times, guarded by Militoni, taking a ball screen. Now a mid-range jumper, no good. Air ball goes way out of bounds. Ball screen came from Karras, and
I'm not sure if that was tipped or not, but he just looks like he bobbled it on the way up and wasn't able to even catch a little bit of rim.
Here's Acri now. Acri picking up his dribble up top, giving it to Metter. Metter guarded by Parcel. Dumping it to Acri. Acri on the perimeter, directing traffic. Goes left, handing it off to Metter on the wing. Metter, top of the key, driving right. Kicking to Blake, right wing. Blake looking around, trying to find an opening to hand it off to Militoni. Didn't, almost lost it. Militoni now driving, tries to dump it off down low to Jack Webb, but got it taken away. And Casey Westfield trying to rush down the court, almost takes it away as well. Clement eventually gets a layup to fall, though. Eight to 3 Warriors, 5-point lead early in this one, 2:37 to play first quarter. Metter really being hounded by Parcel, handing it off to Militoni. Militoni ball in his right hand. Flips it up to Blake. Blake driving left, getting down low to the left block. Goes up, off glass, no good. Just rimmed out. Ball on the floor, falling on it is Webb, but Clement picks it up, gives it to Maulding. That's going to be a foul, looks like against Elliott Acree.
JV and varsity games so far, I've seen about 3 too many fadeaway shots, and there have been 3 fadeaway shots that I've seen. You got to go to the rim strong, take the contact, go up, fight through it instead of trying to fade away and not get your shot blocked.
Brett Andrews checks in for Acree, who just picked up his first. Clement handling the ball up top, getting it to Parcel. Parcel right wing, looking down low to Karras, but couldn't get it to him. Right back to Clement. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Eventually to High, left corner. Now Maulding to Parcel. Parcel crossing over, getting a double ball screen. Now driving right. Mid-range pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Karras. Kicks it right back out, but it's going to be over and back.
Had the right idea, just didn't get communicated with his guard. Over and back there, Ace has got to use this possession. I think we say it a lot. That's about the most I say of anything, is use the possession, and they haven't done it well so far this year, and hopefully it changes tonight.
Metter getting 2 ball screens. Going right, crossing left, getting it to Blake. Blake, left wing 3, no good, missed. Clement the rebound. 90 seconds to play first quarter, 8 to 3. Aces have struggled to score, but thankfully the defense has been all right. Clement driving left, getting to the wing, kicking to Parcel. Parcel trying to find an opening in the mid-range, kicks it, Maulding, right, wing 3, tipped away by Owen Blake. The rebound falls in the hands of Metter. Metter going right, stepping back and getting it to Webb. Webb right short corner trying to spin his way free, almost lost the ball, eventually gets to the block, skips it, foul called. It'll be on the floor against Casey Westfield. Aces will retain possession. It's going to be against Karras.
Give Jack Webb his credit. He does an amazing job at drawing fouls. Forces himself down low or downhill and is able to draw a foul there. Good play there from junior Jack Webb.
Fred Thomas, number 40, checks in for Casey Westfield. Blake on the inbound, gets it to Metter, up high off the glass, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Red Andrews, came flying in, foul on the floor. It'll be Ace's possession. As Andrews came flying in, he knocked down Shane Metter. Thankfully, Metter's all right.
At least you had multiple people flying downhill, fighting for a rebound. That's something you'd love to see as a coach.
So the inbound, Metter trying to get it to somebody and gets it up to Andrews. Andrews now handing it off to Militoni. 53 seconds to work. Militoni getting a right ball screen from Webb, trying to take it. Flips it up to Metter. Metter will wait. Metter crossing over left, driving, goes up, off glass, wide open layup.
I was about to say, unless you're wide open, there does not need to be a shot taken there. Good job by Shane Metter of realizing the hole and getting downhill.
Under 25 seconds to work first quarter, 8 to 5. Aces trail the Warriors. Driving in, Parcell goes up high off glass and got it to roll in. Parcell with 5. Here comes Metter, long pass to Blake. Blake driving, right block, goes up 4-2 and never mind, not an and one. No foul call, but Blake with a tough 2 points. Clement driving hard screen by the Westfield Warriors. Missed the layup. Webb a long 3/4 court shot, no good at the buzzer. 10 to 7 at the end of one. Warriors in front. Will be back in 1 minute.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the Chris Filillo Band for Gontonia, an award-winning musical portrait of rural Illinois. Sunday, February 16th at 1:30 p.m. in the WBC Brubeck Theater. Tickets are $15 and patron passes will be honored.
Rusty old horseshoe.
The Chris Filillo Band for Gontonia, Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. Scan the QR code for tickets or get them at the door.
Back here at the Hilltop, 3-point lead for the Warriors, 10-7 over your Golden Aces. Mount Carmel doing a good job there in that first quarter defensively. Wade Keepis checking in for the first time. On the inbound, Mauldin gets it to Clement, who has been doing most of the ball handling here for the Warriors tonight. Right wing, looking up top. Getting into Parcel. Parcel driving, baseline on the right wing, goes up through contact for a tough 2 points. 12-7 the score. Warriors in front, 7:39 to play, first half. Metter brings it up, getting instruction from interim head coach Militoni. Going right, trying to hand it off to Blake, couldn't find an opening, now picks up his dribble, he's in trouble. Bounce pass to Webb up top. Webb, ball in his right hand, driving, getting all the way down to the block and travels. Unforced turnover there for the Aces.
Webb tried to gather it, picked it up right there after almost a power dribble, got bumped and was traveled. Got to get a stop here for the Aces.
Clement brings it up. Over to High. High guarded by Andrews. Now to Thomas. Thomas shading towards the left side, getting it to Clement. Clement drives, middle of the lane, kicking it to Parcel. Parcel touch pass down low, right back to Clement, who missed the bunny. Rebound Metter. Metter. Bounce pass, Blake, right, corner, three, no good, missed it long. Rebound bounces off the backboard into the hand now of Keepis. Keepis to Metter. Metter, pull up, straightaway three, bottoms! 5 points for Metter, 12-10, Aces trail. Clement, up to Mauldin. Mauldin now to Clement on a down screen. Clement left wing, down low Thomas. Thomas against Webb, got fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
Why smack? Why smack? You were in great position on defense. Better chance than not that he misses a turnaround jump hook. Don't smack down at the ball and you don't pick up a foul. And, you know, you have a chance to stay in the game. He's probably going to get subbed out now.
Thomas on the first attempt misses. Checking in, Leighton Jones. He checks in for Jackson High, who will take a seat for the first time. Owen Blake checks out for Elliot Akery. Thomas on the second try from the nail. Makes it. 3-point lead now for the Warriors, 13-10. Metter brings it up right edge. Crossing over to the left. Looking around, directing traffic. Trying to drive right, couldn't find an opening. Just resetting the offense. Getting a left ball screen from Webb. Kicking it to Andrews. Andrews now to Keepis. Keepis up top, over to Akery. Akery driving baseline from the left corner. Stops, bounce pass into Andrews, who lost it, picked up by Parcell. Parcell driving, kicking. Thomas down low. Thomas is doubled. He tries to kick it out. Turnover created by Metter. Metter driving, left block, goes up, 4-2, got fouled.
Great job there attacking. Dribbled with his right hand, pushing on that left side. Was able to get an angle where he can get to his left hand to finish at the rim. Draws a foul and has a chance to get 2 points here.
Clement picks up his first. Metter on the front end. Rattles at home. Militoni checks in. Andrews checks out. So 4 guards in for the Aces here at Militoni, Metter, Keepis, and Akery. Metter on the second try knocks that in as well. That's going to be a Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout, the first for interim head coach Militoni. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back here at the Hilltop, 1-point lead for the Warriors, 13-12 over your Golden Aces, who have come out ready to fight here in this one, Max.
Yeah, they came out ready to fight. They're playing well. They're really going to work to cut this lead, or 1-point lead down, and they, I bet, want to have a lead head into halftime, as this is a really, really good team and one of the top teams in the LIC.
Clement brings it up. Handing off to Parcel. Parcel getting a double screen, going to his right. Getting it now to Jones, who takes a straightaway triple, missed it wildly. Rebound Clement. Clement driving, right block, goes up, got fouled. It's going to be on the floor, so no free throws will be shot. It's going to go against Wade Keepis, his first. So Keepis picking up the first foul for him tonight. Clement on the inbound, gets it to Thomas. Thomas, one power dribble, turn away, jumper, no good. Rebound to Webb. Hands it off to Metter. Metter just now past the 10-second line. Bounce pass to Keepis. Right wing, now Metter up top. Driving, stepping back for three. Bottoms, and one! Shane Metter, 10 early points. He has 10 of the 15 for the Aces.
That's tough, Riley. You don't see that shot at any level very often, especially as he's getting fouled. Great move there from Shane Metter.
Webb checks out for Owen Blake. Lead for Mount Carmel for the first time here tonight. Jackson Hyde checks in for Fred Thomas, who picked up that three-point foul. On the conversion, Metter can't hit. Clement brings it up for KC Westfield. 5 minutes to play first half. Clement handing it off to Parcel. Parcel guarded by Militoni. Getting it to High. High, one dribble, passes it off. Clement now spinning, stepping back to Parcel. Parcel straight away. One step in, crossing over left, now behind the back move. Trying to find an opening, spinning in the mid-range, kicking, molding for three, left corner, no good. Rebound up in the air, taken down by Metter. Metter left edge, driving, stepping back, getting free, and skipping. Here's Blake, right corner, didn't take the three, he pump faked it. Now handing it off to Keepis. Keepis directing traffic, giving it to Militoni at the Cards. 4:22 to play second quarter. 15-13, Aces in front by 2. Here's Metter. Metter driving right, getting to the lane, kicking it out to Keepis. Keepis getting a ball screen. He drives, steps back, looked to bounce it to Militoni, and now just flips it to him. Aces taking their time here offensively. 2-point lead for him halfway through this second quarter, and a foul call. That's going to be against Nolan Clement. He'll pick up his second.
Take it right at him. Get him in foul trouble. It's the downfall of being a 1A squad, is you're not near as deep as a lot of these schools like Mount Carmel that you're playing this 2A. And if Mount Carmel can get him in foul trouble, it's going to be hard for the Warriors to stay in it.
Acree on the inbound gets it to Militoni. Under 4 minutes to play second quarter. 15-13, Aces in front by 2. Militoni to Acree, down low to Webb. Webb with a nice move down low, getting free and a nice pass, really, from Elliott Acree. First two of the night for Jack Webb. 17-13, Aces in front. Here's Parcel. Parcel, pull up, three, no good, missed it long. Rebound, Blake, now to Metter. Metter brings it up right side. Now middle of the floor. Going right, stepping back. Metter spinning right. Getting to the elbow extended, handing it off to Militoni. Militoni up top. Getting a ball screen from Blake. Clement going under it. And Clement kicking the ball on the attempted bounce pass down low from Militoni. Fred Thomas checks in for Jones.
As we continue to say, Mount Carmel, even if there's 3:12 and you're up 4, got to work through this possession and not settle for something quick.
Here's Webb, right block, kicking. Acree drives. Acree, floater from the block, no good, rebound high.
Exactly what I was talking about right there, Riley. Settle for something quick.
Parcel on the wing, driving at the nail, trying to get it down low to Thomas, got it taken away. Metter ends up with it. Under 3 minutes to play, second quarter, 2:49 to be exact, 17-13, Aces in front. Here's Militoni. Militoni, waist-high right-hand dribble, crossing over to the left, getting to the middle of the floor and handing it off to Acree, who hands it off to Metter. Metter now to Blake. To Webb up top. Webb to Metter. Metter, right wing. Couldn't find an opening for a shot. Aces will take their time, get something good. As I say that, Metter, a contested three from the left side, missed it short. Rebound Clement, got fouled, so Casey Westfield will have to take it out on the sideline. Militoni picking up the foul.
Why reach there? Why reach when they're running in transition and are, you have numbers running back. They weren't just going to get a wide open layup.
Maulding on the inbound to Clement. 2:19 to play second quarter. 4-point lead for the Aces, 17-13. Here's Parcel, now to Maulding. Maulding straight away, guarded by Blake. Over to Clement. Clement right wing. Down low, Maulding. Maulding in the mid-range, kicking it right back out. 2 minutes to play second quarter, 17-13, Aces in front. Here's Clement driving, got open on a spin move, Maulding down low, getting it to High. High left block, goes up wildly, trying to float one home, and does. First 2 points for Jackson High. And up top goes Militoni, trying to get it to Blake, and as Clement was trying to intercept it, fell out of bounds, kicked it off of Blake's foot, and that's one of those mistakes that the Aces make a lot, trying to go too fast that they can't really afford here in this type of game. Clement brings it up. Ball in his right hand. Looking over to Parcel and gets it to him on the wing. Parcel, wide open three. Can't knock it down. Rebound High. Trying to kick it out to Clement and does successfully, just barely. Clement guarded closely by Metter. Getting a right ball screen and taking it. Ball in his left hand. Kicking Parcel. Right wing, driving. Right short corner. Blocked by Webb. But Casey Westfield comes right back up with it. Here's Parcel crossing over left. Middle of the lane. Goes up over 2 defenders. No good. Ball tipped in the air. Another offensive board for Casey Westfield. Ending in an and one for Parcel. Parcel now with 9 points. Looking to convert and get Casey Westfield the lead.
And that's one of those situations. 4 tries to charm Riley. They're able to get 3 offensive rebounds. They deserve to score on that possession. Got to box out better.
Parcel at the nail for the first time here tonight. Misses the free throw. Rims have not been kind to either team at the nail so far. Tied at 17 apiece. 60 seconds to play second quarter. Here's Acree. Acree losing the ball out of bounds off his knee, and it will go the way of the black jerseys.
Another simple mistake Mount Carmel just can't afford.
Clement brings it up. Directing traffic, 45 seconds to work. Here's Parcel crossing over left, driving middle of the lane, goes up left side, no good, and High with an athletic play from the backside, rebound to tip it up and in.
Mount Carmel's got to get last shot here.
30 seconds to do so, 19-17, Aces trail. Acree goes up and one.
Oregon and one, just announcer's jinx, and usually I'll say something and it just goes the exact opposite of what I think's going to happen or what I think's the right play. So this is, always fun when you get proved wrong in a good way.
High picks up his first foul. Acree looking to convert and can't. Rebound falls in the hands of Casey Westfield. Here comes Clement. 19-19. Second quarter coming to a close. 20 seconds to work for Casey Westfield and the Warriors. Clement right side. Getting it to Jones. Jones handing it right back off to Clement, who drives, gets to the mid-range, goes up, off 2 feet, no good, got his own offensive board and put one up and through. 5 seconds to work. And Metter, a long football-style pass, tried to get it to Owen Blake, but threw it right out of bounds.
2 seconds left. Just don't foul and don't give them a wide-open opportunity.
Casey Westfield will have it under their basket since that's where Metter threw it from. See if the Warriors can get anything going. 2.1 on the clock, 21-19, the Westfield's lead. On the inbound, they get it to Jones. Jones with a mid-range look, got fouled. So we'll have 2 shots as time expires at the line. They're going to say he is shooting 3 shots.
He should only be shooting 2.
I'm 99% sure his entire body was in the mid-range.
He was a good ways in front. Or he might have jumped from outside of the 3-point line and just landed back inside. So I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Jones hits the first. 3-point lead now for the Warriors. He will get 3 shots. On the second attempt, he makes that as well. See, he even thought he took a mid-range shot. How about that? Makes the second. And now on the third free throw, puts that in. So, what could have been a 2-point deficit ends up a 5-point deficit at the half. Coming up, the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We will be back in about 2 minutes.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, an award-winning musical portrait of rural Illinois. Sunday, February 16th at 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater. Tickets are $15 and patron passes will be honored. The Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. Scan the QR code for tickets or get them at the door.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram Heavy Duty truck up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop for the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. And right now, the score on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard, 24-19 in favor of Casey Westfield. We will go over the scoring numbers real quick. For your Golden Aces, Jack Webb with 2, Elliot Akery with 2, Owen Blake with 5, Shane Metter in double figures. He has 10 and is the leading scorer in this game so far. For Casey Westfield, Nolan Clement has 7, Hayden Parcel has 9, Leighton Jones has 3, Jackson High has 4, and Fred Thomas with 1. Max, so far in this one, the Aces doing a good job, especially defensively there in that first quarter when they weren't really getting anything on offense. When they come out here in this latter 16 minutes, what do they need to do?
Offensive or defensive rebounds. They need to box out, work on the boards. Gave up too many late half rebounds, which allowed them to score 2 points. A couple late quarter turnovers, which allowed them and the offensive rebounds to go on this run, and that's why they're up 5 right now. 2 simple mistakes to fix, and if they fix them, it is currently probably 19-19, maybe even 19-17 instead of 19-24.
Shane Metter did not get a rest there in that first half. Does have 10 points, leading all scorers, but there towards the end of that second quarter, fatigue seeming to set in. Is that any worry for you as we come into the second half?
No, he should play the whole game, in my opinion. He's best ball handler on the floor. He does a really great job of facilitating, and he really impresses you every time he steps on the court. So I think he should play a lot of minutes and not really rest outside of timeouts in between quarters and halftime. So he's got to play more, and we're going to see that heading forward in the year. He's going to continue to play a lot of minutes, and he's not going to get as many breaks as he did earlier in the year.
This is the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. 24-19 on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard. Warriors in front. We will be back in about 3 minutes.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend.
Back here at the Hilltop, both teams out on the floor, getting some shots up before this second half gets underway. Mount Carmel trails the Warriors 24-19 on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard. You're listening to the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Gerlach. Max, that first half, a lot of positives for the Aces, and Casey Westfield going into the half, maybe not feeling as comfortable as they might have wanted to.
Yeah, they're definitely not as comfortable as they want to. If I'm Casey Westfield, I want to be up 15 right now. You need to prove why you're such a highly ranked 1A team by beating some worse 2A teams. So right now, with it only being a 5-point game, I'd be really, really frustrated if I'm Tom Branham of Casey Westfield, and I think that they're going to come out with something sort of fire lit under their butts, and they're going to play a different ball game, or at least a different half than they did earlier in the game, and they're going to come out, start something hot. Hopefully for Mount Carmel, they can slow it down and keep it close heading into the fourth quarter, hopefully go on a late game run.
So what exactly does Mount Carmel need to do to keep it to this point where we get to the fourth quarter and they're, a little closer, maybe even with the lead?
All they need to do is offensive rebound and not turn the ball over near as much. I think there's nothing else we can say. That's all that really needs to be said, simply because that's why they're up 5 right now, is Mount Carmel allowed one too many offensive rebounds and turned the ball over one too many times and gave them extra possessions that Casey Westfield shouldn't have had.
You just listened to the Keep His Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. Again, the score on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard, 24-19, 5-point lead for Casey Westfield as we head into this second half. Again, Shane Metter really showing off his offensive ability, especially in that first half. He is the only player in double figures thus far. Hayden Parcel has 9. He is just 1 point behind Metter for the total lead and for all scores so far tonight. Casey Westfield coming into this one 15-6 overall, 3-1 in conference play. Mount Carmel still looking for their first LIC win. They are 0-5, 6-17 overall, and right now only being down 5 against this Casey Westfield squad, having to feel pretty good coming into this latter 16 minutes.
Yep, they're going to have to carry some sort of momentum and start out this second half with either a quick basket or really just work a possession in there. There's so many ways this could go well for them. They either got to take a minute-long possession or, of course, as I just said, get something quick and get something rolling for them on the offensive end.
They will have the basketball first here in this second half. Metter and Akery. Metter the one inbounding. Metter to Militoni. Back to Metter. Metter handing it off to Akery up top. Akery shading towards the right, ball in his left hand. Eventually gets it to Webb. Webb now Metter up top. Over to Militoni. Militoni looking down low to Webb on the block. Couldn't get it to him. Akery now drives. Ball in his right hand. Getting to the block. Goes up through 2 defenders. Missed it. Offensive rebound Metter. Over to Blake. Blake driving baseline from the left corner. Tried to get it out. Now here's Webb. Charity stripe jumper falls.
He's really the factor to me, especially that I didn't touch on, is he can get rolling in the second half. It's going to be huge for Mount Carmel heading forward.
Jackson High with it over to Karras. Karras didn't see much action in that first half. He has 2 fouls. Got to be careful. Here's Clement to Parcel straight away. Parcel handing it off to High. High right wing. Over now to Clement. Back to Parcel. Parcel right wing as well. Mid-range. Now the cherry stripe kicking it out to Clement. Over to High. High. Left corner 3. No good. Rattled out. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Webb. Webb coming down left edge. Driving. Going up. Left block. Off glass. No good. Board falling out of bounds. Stays here. It'll be last touched by Maulding.
Go up with your left hand or just go up with some touch. You don't have to touch the backboard when you shoot a layup. And right there, if he doesn't try to do that, he probably gets the finish, and it's a 1-point game.
Metter on the inbound. Getting it to Militoni. Militoni right wing. On the right edge. Getting it to Metter. Metter straight away triple. Bottoms! Coming down, Jackson High. High off the glass to respond quickly. He has 6 points. 26-24. Aces trail by 2. Metter bounce pass to Militoni right edge. Militoni driving on the wing, stepping back, trying to find a Webb on the roll and does. Webb spinning in the lane, right side, got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Aces offense looks like it did right after Christmas break started again, where they're playing a good version of what they usually do. So really got to work here on the offensive end to keep themselves in the game.
Karras now has to be real careful. He has 3 fouls. Webb on the first attempt knocks it home. They're going to keep him in the game, but he has to be pretty vigilant. Webb on the second try. From the nail. Misses it. Rebound Clement. 6:14 to play, third quarter. 26-25. Aces trail by 1. Clement eventually gets it to Molding. Molding up top. Right back in the hands of Clement, left wing. Spinning, trying to find an opening. One dribble, pass to Parcel. Parcel crossing over to the left. Waist-high dribble, stepping back, going right, getting to the block. Goes up, off glass, no good. Rebound tipped up in the air, falls in the hands of Metter. Metter driving, picking up the dribble, having to find an opening, gets it on a bounce pass to Militoni, left side. Militoni now up top, middle of the floor at the Cards. Militoni, bounce pass to Acree. Acree dumping it, down low, Webb. Webb, one power dribble, goes up, right side, no foul called. Going out of bounds, right into the hands now of Parcel as Webb tried to save it. Parcel driving, stepping back and getting it to Clement. Clement right edge, getting direction. Now middle of the floor, ball in his left hand. Crossing over to the right. Now going left, driving all the way down left block, goes up, off, high off the glass, charging foul called, and that's going to be Clement's third. Jack Webb down there, putting the feet down and taking that one.
Set his feet, nut up, and took a charge. My dad used to coach, that'd be a milkshake.
Metter brings it up. Spinning right, going right, getting a couple of ball screens on his way, skipping it, Blake, left, wing, 3, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Clement. Aces still trail by 1, 26-25, 4:44 to play, third quarter. Clement up top, over to Parcel. Parcel driving, left elbow, kicking down low, right out of bounds. It's going to be Aces basketball. See if they can't take advantage of this free possession they're about to get. Full court pressure now from the Warriors. On the inbound, they get it to Militoni. Militoni just now passing the 10-second line. Looking to get it to Metter, who's being face guarded. Militoni up top. Driving right, getting all the way down, right block, and lost the basketball. Here comes Parcel down the other end. Parcel loses it as well, picked up by Metter. Metter bounce pass to Militoni. Militoni right edge. Now Metter. Slowing down the offense. Using his body to protect the ball. Crossing over left, getting down low, middle of the lane. Goes up and under for 2. Shane Metter now has 15 in an Aces lead, 27-26.
That is tough. Shane Metter did a great job of getting positioning to work his way and using the rim to defend himself, being smaller going in there amongst the trees.
3:40 to play, third quarter. Here's Clement. Now to Parcel straight away. Takes the tray. No good. Missed it long. Rebound Metter. Metter trying to long pass to Acree. Eventually gets there. Metter now driving. Pull up. Mid-range jumper. Fade away. Take over for Shane Metter. He has 17. Country Financial Agent Team working timeout for head coach Tom Brannon. We'll be back in 30.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Back here at the Hilltop, 29-26. Aces in front by 3. Max, Shane Metter coming out here in the second half. He has scored 7 points for the Aces.
Yeah, he just went out there and did what he did. We said that earlier, how just good he is as a primary ball handler for the Aces and how good of a job he does at the point, just really working to get himself in spots where he knows he can score from. He does, he really takes this team to places that we don't think it can go when he gets his offense rolling, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Head coach Tom Brannon in his huddle, what do you think he might be saying to his players to try to get them riled up?
You're better than this team. Start playing like it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say that Mount Carmel's better than Casey because they're winning. I could tell you that this Casey team's not playing a great game right now, so they need to start playing the way that they should be playing, and they might be able to come back and beat this Mount Carmel squad.
Clement with it. Over to Parcel. Right back to Clement. Parcel straight away, guarded by Militoni. Driving, getting to the mid-range. Right block goes up, got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Militoni will pick up his second personal foul.
After that charge call, that one, about one of those make it even calls right there, Riley, because I don't really know if that was a charge for Jack Webb, but I wasn't going to argue it, and that one was obviously kind of a get even call.
Parcel lets the first one roll in off the front end. Keepis checks in for Militoni, who actually has 3 personal fouls. So Parcel knocked in the first. He now is in double figures with 10, the only Casey Westfield player with 10 points. On the second try, he knocks that in as well. He has 11. Metter gets it on the inbound. He's guarded closely by Parcell. Metter crossing over to the right, getting it to Acree. Acree at the Hilltop logo on the right edge. Now to Keepis, right corner. Making his way up top, middle of the floor. Keepis getting instruction from interim head coach Militoni. Over to Acree. Acree, right wing, getting it down low. Andrews falls, and it's going to go out of bounds the way of Casey Westfield.
Good look there by Acree. Great cut there by Red Andrews. They just did a good job of helping over and getting in positioning.
And we'll get a towel down underneath the basket on the left side of the floor to wipe up the residue that remains. Casey Westfield going from left to right down the floor. Mount Carmel vice versa. Maulding will inbound this one to Nolan Clement once they begin play once again. And here we go. 2:37 to play third quarter, 29-28. Warriors trail your Golden Aces by 1. Here's Clement. Ball in his right hand. Looking left, getting it to Parcel. Parcel straight away, crossing over left, getting in the mid-range at the left elbow. Kicking it, Clement drives, middle of the lane. Nice touch pass down low, Maulding, who got 2 over the top of Red Andrews. Maulding his first 2 points. Here comes Keepis down the left side. Now middle of the floor. On the right wing. Getting it to Acree. Acree hands it off to Metter. Metter drives, middle of the lane, and got fouled. It's going to go against Parcel. Parcel's been playing physical against Metter all night, but legally, that one his second foul, excuse me.
Yeah, and that right there is what you call just being able to start and stop. He shuts it down, his breaks right there, stops on dime, and was able to get stopped before his defender's momentum was stopped and pick up a foul.
Metter gets it on the inbound, misses the layup. Rebound, Acree. Acree, 1 power dribble, goes up for 2, no good. Offensive board, battled for. Jump ball goes the way of the Aces. Never mind, goes the way of Casey Westfield. The scoreboard wasn't correct. Clement checks in for Jackson High. 1:51 to play third quarter. Warriors up by 1, 30-29. Here's Clement. Over to Jones. Jones straight away, guarded by Acree. Bounce pass to Karras. Now to Clement. Clement left side. Stepping back, guarded by Metter. Clement over to Maulding. Maulding, left wing 3, no good, missed it long. Rebound tipped up in the air, still fought for. Andrews comes up with it and gives it off to Metter. 90 seconds to play third quarter. Aces need to slow it down. Metter right side, trying to drive past Parcel and does. Gets to the baseline, reaching in as Parcel from behind. That's going to be a foul called. It'll be Parcel's third.
For a second there, I saw Jack Webb running to go pick him up, and number 33, Luke Karras, I think still thought it was live and tried to check him where he wasn't going to be able to cut easily. And I thought a fight was going to erupt for a second there, Riley, and I was ready to commentate some UFC, I guess.
Thankfully, no extracurriculars happened. We're just back to basketball as Acree on the inbound tries to get it to Metter, but eventually falls in the hands of Andrews. Keepis now with it. 1:10 to play third quarter. Metter now guarded by Jones. Metter directing traffic. Crossing over to the right. Driving. Getting in the mid-range. Pulls up for a mid-range jumper. Missed it on the double clutch. Clement. Quickly up to Jones. On the floor. Now Metter has it. Metter going to go 1-on-2. Gets to the lane. Jump stop. Goes up 4-2. Blocked from behind. Rebound Maulding.
Just pull it out and take the last shot. I know you're in transition, but take the last shot.
Maulding out to High. High. Right corner three. No good. Missed it short. Rebound Andrews. Up to Webb, but a foul called. It's going to go against Jackson High. Picks up his second. And that's going to be a bonus situation now for the Aces. Brett Andrews will go to the free throw line.
I can't tell you the last time I remember seeing him shoot any sort of free throw, Riley. So we're going to stay quiet for this one and prove that it works.
First attempt a little strong.
I talked during his free throw, so we'll just.
32.7 on the clock here in the third quarter. Warriors up by 1, 30-29. Asher Costin checks in for Shane Metter real quick. Looks like it's going to be a bit of an offense-defense switch.
Just get him a rest to end this quarter. I do like this idea.
Andrews on the second, missed that one as well. Rebound Clement. He'll bring it up. Under 30 seconds to play third quarter. 30-29, Warriors in front of the Aces by a measly point. Parcel gets it on a handoff. Getting a double screen. Now going to High. High left side, now Clement left wing. Driving baseline. Getting all the way down low. Floats one up high. Archer, nothing but nylon for Clement. And Jack Webb goes over and back the inline while he tries to inbound. It's going to be a turnover. So the Warriors will have a last second chance here with 10 seconds to play. 9.8 to be exact here in this third quarter, and they're up by 3.
I didn't see it well enough what made him go back over the line, but we'll see.
Coach Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Tom Brennan. A full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here at the Hilltop, 9.8 seconds to play third quarter. 32-29, Warriors in front of your Golden Aces. Head coach Tom Brennan talking to his squad, trying to draw something up. It's going to be an under OB situation here for the Warriors as the Aces need a stop here to really keep it within 3. They've had a pretty good third quarter here and just trying to keep it that way.
Yeah, they had a great defensive third quarter, and they simply just need a stop here to, with going into the fourth, keep it within a one-possession ball game.
Clement on the inbound, looking to Maulding and gets it to him. Maulding right corner. Now to High up top. 5 seconds to work. High driving, goes up off glass, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound on the putback. He missed it, and Parcel missed his putback, and finally the quarter comes to a close after 2 offensive second chance opportunities for the Warriors. So at the end of 3, 32-29 on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard. We will be back in 1 minute. Back here at the Hilltop, fourth quarter just about ready to get underway. The Aces will begin with possession. They are down by 3, 32-29 at the beginning of this final stanza.
To make it out of that in that last possession with it still a one possession ball game, gotta feel really good if you're the Aces.
Militoni to Metter. Metter straight away over to Blake. Blake, right wing three, missed it short. Rebound Molding. It was wide open, just not enough legs under that one. Parcel with it. Parcel guarded by Militoni. Going left off a ball screen, gets to the cherry stripe, steps back, giving it to Molding. Now Clement. Clement up top, 7:33 to play fourth quarter. Stepping back, guarded by Metter, 32-29, Warriors in front. Here's Parcel. Parcel right wing. Molding straight away. Over to the left side, to Clement. Now high off an elevator. Almost lost it, handing it off to Clement. Warriors will take their time here on this first possession for their fourth quarter. Clement, tough layup up and over Jack Webb. He is now in double figures with 11. 5-point lead for the Warriors, 34-29, 7 minutes to play fourth quarter. Here's Militoni. Crossing over to the left, driving, stopping, mid-range shot, no good, missed it long. Rebound falls in the hands of Blake, who gives it to Acree. Now to Metter. Metter driving baseline, left side, goes up, off glass, and good. Shane Metter with 19 points now. 3-point lead for the Warriors, 34-31, 6:37 to play fourth quarter. Clement left edge. Getting closer to the wing, now goes right. Crossing over to the left. Looking to Parcel straight away and gives it to him. Now here's Jackson High. Right back to Clement, who had to outreach his hand for that one. Parcel now driving, right block, goes up for two, missed it, gets his own offensive board. Second attempt, no good. Karras on an offensive attempt, no good. Got his miss, put it up, missed it as well. Goes up for a third try, missed it. Ball on the floor, finally picked up by the Aces, and Militoni will slow it up and give it to Metter.
About the second or third time they've gotten lucky that they just cannot convert. Got to get the defensive boards.
Here's Metter. Over to Acree, almost got it taken away. Acree driving and taking to Militoni. Militoni drives, gets to the cherry stripe, looking around, gives it to Metter up top. Metter guarded by Molding, and they're going to slow it out. Metter driving right, stepping back, 4-3, lost his man, missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Owen Blake. Blake to Metter. Metter crossing over, driving, bounce pass to Acree, right corner. Gets it to Webb. Webb going up. Foul is on the floor. It's going to be a block, so the Aces will retain possession here. Going to go against Jackson High, his third, as Jones is going to check in for him.
Aces have got to get the ball to where they know has been working, Shane Metter, and get him some sort of look at a three or getting downhill.
Acree on the inbound. Gets it to Blake, handing it off to Metter. Metter up top. Crossing over left. Now Acree. Acree left elbow extended. Stepping back, crossing over and driving. Getting it down low to Jack Webb, but goes over towards Casey Westfield, even though it might have been tipped. Referee didn't see it, so be Casey Westfield basketball.
I thought tip, must not been tipped, so Aces just got to roll with the punches and get a stop here.
5 minutes to play in regulation, 34-31, Aces trail. Here's Clement. Going to his right. In the mid-range, looking for Parcel, couldn't find him. Handing it off to Molding, now to Jones. Jones driving left, kicking to Karras, right back up to Molding, who hands it off to Parcel. Parcel straight away. Trying to find an opening, and Casey Westfield taking their time, almost losing the ball. Militoni diving on the floor, goes out of bounds, but nice hustle there. Stays here with Casey Westfield.
Good hustle there by Militoni, using his long arms to divert that, or tip his dribble and dove on the floor. Good hustle. Aces got to thrive off of that and really get some excitement going.
Here's Karras. To Jones. Jones driving in the mid-range, kicking it right back out to Molding, now to Clement. Clement up top. Trying to direct traffic. One dribble to his left, handing it off to Parcel. Parcel drives, gets to the cherry stripe. Nice bounce pass to Clement, who gets it off the high right side of the window. Clement now with 13. Back to a 5-point lead for the Warriors. 36-31. 4 minutes to play in regulation. We're going to have a Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for interim head coach Militoni. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back here, the Hilltop, where we got a close one going so far. 36-31 Warriors in front of the Aces with 4 minutes to play here in regulation. Aces do have possession. See how this one comes to a close, as I'm sure it's going to be a fun Final Four. Acree on the inbound. Getting it to Metter. Metter right corner. Up top, Militoni. Militoni driving, gets down low, downhill, up high, off the glass and in. Andrew Militoni, his first 2 points.
Coming in when it counts, played a great defensive game, really worked as a leader so far. Hasn't seen the scoring numbers he's like, but he's stepping up what he needs as a senior leader.
36-33, Warriors in front by 3. 3:42 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Clement. Clement to Jones. Jones driving, getting down low, right block, goes up off glass and good. His first field goal falls of the night. He has 5 points. Back up to a 5-point advantage for the Warriors. 3:24 to play. Militoni trying to break his way free, spinning, gets free, got a tip from behind by Parcel, who got the steal. Parcel drives, near the lane, right side, off the glass and in. Parcel now with 13. Metter gets it on the inbound, trying to go coast to coast. Goes up, wide open layup for 2. Shane Metter now in the 20s. He has 21 points. 40-35, 5-point lead for the Warriors. It's stayed that way, at least in that range, the majority of this second half. Aces trying to overcome. Here's Jones driving, mid-range look, open, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Jack Webb. Webb wants to take it himself. Over to Acree. Acree left side, goes up off glass, got blocked. Rebound Parcel. Parcel wants to go by himself as well. Gets it to Jones, goes up, no good. Offensive board, never mind, ripped away by Jack Webb. Foul going the way of the Aces.
Good job there by Jack Webb, not giving up on the play, hustling back on the defensive end, getting that defensive rebound when they need it and forcing a foul.
Parcel's got to be careful. He has 4. And Parcel has been really the main defensive force against Shane Metter tonight. Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout for Mount Carmel. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Back here at the Hilltop, Mount Carmel trailing by 5 against Casey Westfield, 40-35. Casey Westfield just catching a bad break on the other end of the floor. It's Hayden Parcel with 4 fouls now, and he has been the main defensive weapon against Shane Metter tonight. And even though Shane Metter does have 21 points, I feel Parcel has done a good job of getting in Metter's grill when he needs to, and with him having 4 fouls and now having to maybe take a step back, it's hard for him.
Well, he's done a great job of really forcing the ball out of Metter's hands, but Shay's done a good job of coming off screens and getting himself open, using the ball screen. So he's probably going to switch on somebody else, which we're seeing him switch on to Militoni, who's not near as aggressive on the offensive end, and he's got to play careful the rest of the game.
On the inbound, Acree gets it to Militoni, who gets it to Metter. Metter will bring it up. 2.5 minutes to play, fourth quarter. 40-35, Warriors in front of the Aces. Metter crossing over left, getting downhill, kicking out to Blake. Blake now to Webb up top. Webb driving, spinning, getting to the middle of the lane, puts up a mid-range jumper and it falls. Jack Webb now with 7.
Great move there by Jack Webb, knowing his pivot foot, using that to spin and get himself a good open shot from mid-range.
40-37, under 2 minutes to play, fourth quarter. 3-point lead for the Warriors. Here's Jones. Jones to Clement. Guarded by Metter. Now Parcel. Warriors are going to take their sweet time here. No need to rush things for them. 1:35 to play, fourth quarter. Time ticking away. Parcel against Militoni. Parcel going right, getting to the wing. Gets a ball screen, going under it is Militoni. Parcel now driving, gets down low, foul called on the floor. So Westfield will have to inbound, and we'll see who it's against.
It's going to be Jack Webb.
So Webb picks up his second. Clement will inbound it.
Just can't catch him with your hands.
Clement on the inbound. Goes up to Jones, who goes over and back. That's going to be a turnover, and the Aces have possession.
He had all 3 points on one side of the line and crossed. I thought it was going to be close, and it was one of those made easy for the official to call.
On the inbound, Acree has it. Gets it to Militoni. Acree back with the basketball. Directing traffic. Going to his right after a couple of ball screens. Trying to get it to Metter and does. Metter straight away. Guarded by Clement. Pulls up, 4-3. No good, missed it short. Ball on the floor, falls in the hands of Parcel. Parcel hounded in the full court, getting it to Maulding. Maulding cross court to Clement, who almost fell out of bounds. Under 60 to play. Fourth quarter, 48 seconds to work. Clement with it, guarded closely by Metter. Falls on it, and a travel is called. Goes the way of Mount Carmel. And with 45 seconds to play, Mount Carmel has a chance down 3. We're going to have a Country Financial agent Tia Morgan timeout. We will stay here. Max, just give me your thoughts on that last sequence.
I don't know if that was a travel because I don't really know if he had possession or not. But great defense there by Owen Blake of sending the double at him and was able to get him to at least pick up his dribble. And when he fell on it, I guess that's what they're going to call the travel on. Just really good defense here by the Aces, especially on that over and back, as they didn't allow him anything close, made them have to clear it out long, and one bad pass, get another turnovers. Got to use it on the offensive end here.
Everyone knows who the ball is going to offensively. Casey Westfield. What do they need to do?
Good chance it's going to Shane Metter. If I was Coach Militoni, I'm giving the ball to Shane right now, and I think if anything we're going to see is Shane's either going to try to get downhill, or we're going to have him and Owen Blake spotting up, and Elliot Acree does a great job of getting downhill and dishing. So there are a lot of things I think the Aces can do to tie this ball game up.
Second horn blown. Time for the Aces to get to work. 40-37, Mount Carmel trails. Acree on the inbound. Getting it to Militoni in the backcourt. Getting it to Metter now. Metter left wing, back to Militoni, over to Acree. Now Blake with it. Blake to Metter. Metter up top. Driving, getting in the mid-range, stepping back, bounce pass to Owen. Owen picks up his dribble, gets it to Jack Webb. Webb driving, goes up, 4-2, missed it. He went wild to the cup. Parcel drives, he's one on none. Foul will be committed by Elliot Acree there, so he will not get awarded the 2 free points. So Acree picks up his second.
Perfect foul to take. But Mount Carmel, I was going to say they don't need a 3, but they just don't need a bad shot.
And Jones will get fouled by Acree. A couple of fouls to give here for the Aces. So this will take a nice chunk of time off. Tipped out of bounds, stays here.
Just can't afford a foul if you're Mount Carmel at the moment. Well, you need a foul, actually. Sorry, I said that backwards, but they need a foul, get them in the bonus, and put who you think's going to miss at the free throw line.
Molding gets it into Parcel, who got fouled. Now one more to give. Molding to inbound it. Getting it up to Parcel in the backcourt, who will get fouled by Militoni. That's going to be Militoni's 5th. So Keepus will check in. Parcel going to the line for 2. 13.2 on the clock.
No matter how it ends, Mount Carmel played a great game tonight, Riley.
Absolutely. Parcel on the first attempt. Makes it. High checks out for Karras. Aces gonna need a quick 3 no matter what here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I really believe he makes this. This might be the final nail in the coffin.
Missed it. Rebound to Webb. Up to Blake. Blake driving. Lost it. On the floor. And that's going to be a jump ball called. Goes the way of Casey Westfield. That's going to be a Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Tom Brennan. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, an award-winning musical portrait of rural Illinois. Sunday, February 16th at 1:30 p.m. in the WBC Brubeck Theater. Tickets are $15 and patron passes will be honored. The Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. in the WBC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. Scan the QR code for tickets or get them at the door.
Back here at the Hilltop, 5.1 on the clock here in regulation. 41-37, Warriors in front. Max, what's head coach Tom Brennan talking about in his huddle?
Just get the ball in bounds. You just can't afford a turnover. Get in bounds and don't turn it over. And if I'm Mount Carmel, I try to get a steal on the inbound, but if they get in, I'm not fouling. I'm not running the score up anymore. So that'll just probably be the end if they get it in bounds and don't turn it over to the Aces.
The Aces with a hard-fought game here tonight. That's for sure, against one of the better 1A teams in the state of Illinois. Clement will inbound it. Clement on the inbound, looking for Parcel and gets it to him. Parcel gets fouled by Keepus. So Keepus picks up a personal foul here, and no time was taken off the clock.
He got fouled as soon as the ball got into him. There's not really any time to run off of the clock.
They're going to put 3 seconds on the clock. They're going to say it took 2 seconds for the foul to be committed. So that is the verdict that the officials came to. It's an interesting verdict. But who am I? I'm just a guy who talks, so. Parcel at the line for 2. Missed it. So Aces are going to have to hope for another miss and possibly another 4-point play. Parcel on the second try. Missed that one as well. They get it up to Webb, who puts one up, and the clock didn't even start again. And they're going to end the ball game. So that is going to be it. So the final score, 41-37 in favor of Casey Westfield, who takes home a hard-fought win against this really tough Aces squad. When we come back, we'll go over scoring numbers, and we'll talk over this basketball game. We will be back in about 2 minutes.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram Heavy Duty truck up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away. There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Back here at the Hilltop, Mount Carmel falls to KC Westfield 41-37. They now are 6-18 on the season, still looking for that elusive first conference win. They are 0-6 in conference play. KC Westfield improves to 16-6, maybe a closer one than they would have expected, but they improved their conference record to 4-1. Scoring summary starting with KC Westfield on the Warriors. Nolan Clement had 13. Hayden Parcel had 14. Jackson Maulding had 2. Leighton Jones had 5. Jackson High had 6. Fred Thomas with 1. For your Mount Carmel Golden Aces, Andrew Militoni with 2. Jack Webb with 7. Elliot Akery with 2. Owen Blake with 5. And Shane Metter flexing the muscles here tonight. He ended with 21. Max, closing thoughts.
Aces still have a lot of stuff to improve on heading into the postseason, but this is a huge step forward if they want to get to where they want to be with a really young squad as they have in this team right now.
So with that, and for everyone here doing the stream, for everyone at the studio at WSID, and for Max Sherlock, I'm Riley Angel, and as always, have a good night. Yep. Thank you. All right. See you.